What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this More League Boys basketball video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our coverage of Lakewood this year is sponsored by J.P. Crawford, and all of our coverage of Long Beach Poly is sponsored by Bryson Financial. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and we've got a title fight here at 1600 Atlantic. The Jackrabbits hosting Lakewood with the More League Championship on the line. Lakewood in the driver's seat. Anthony Williams, part of a balanced attack for the Lancers, who won 10 in a row. Meanwhile, Giovanni Ruff and Polly looking to avenge a loss to Lakewood from earlier in the year, and this time they're in the land of the Jackrabbits. But in the early going, the Lancers filling it up early. Devin Butler, then Adam Bermudez, drilling it from three as they came in and were confident shooting it on the road. Then Williams going to connect from the elbow. Lancers looking good, leading 9-4 in the early stages of this one. But Poly using their size advantage down low. Jonas Aware with 6 points in the first quarter. Couple lovely dimes from Austin Onebu as finding the big man's a good idea, and Poly's offense looked crisp. Jackrabbits then turning up the defense. Giovanni Ofebu calls in the SWAT team. Then the second chance also denied. Crowd is loving it. Big moment of the first half. Nana Ofebu with the block. Off to Big Bro for the run out. JoJo with the jam. And the RPP was rocking. As you can see, a very entertaining start. It was a playoff atmosphere. Both teams really wanted this one. Going toe-to-toe, definitely intense, which you like to see. It's a league rivalry. There's a lot on the line here, and certainly the crowd was feeding off and giving it right back to both sides of the floor. Ruff then going to glide in for two as Poly leads 17-15 after, like I said, a very entertaining first quarter. Lancers, though, take the momentum back behind Devin Smith. A couple of tough buckets for the senior as he goes in for the rebound, gets the putback, and one. Lakewood back out in front. As you can say, they're getting hyped again. Then off of a Poly turnover, Lancers looking to cash in quickly, and they do. Keaton Lewis gets the easy lay-in. Lakewood up by 6. Austin Onebu nearly took the roof off with this dunk, but Poly had a tough time getting anything to drop in that second quarter. The shots weren't bad, they just didn't go in, but Poly stuck with it, eventually got their breakthrough. Nana, a beautiful pass to Isaac Hagens, a sophomore to a freshman right there, as Poly definitely not going away in this one. Nana says, yeah, we're here, we're doing this. To end the half, Poly down by 5, then Ruff to Onebu, who drills that 3-ball as time is expiring. A big shot for Poly to make it a 2-point game at halftime. Lakewood leading 30-28. Then in the third quarter, the Rabbits take the lead. JoJo with the steal, then sets up Giovanni for the flush. And just fun to see these two teams go back and forth. Cedric Dockery for 2 for the Lancers. And these teams are ranked number 6 and 7 in Division 2A. So this could be a playoff preview. Aware with the putback, but then the other way, Raphael Johnson with the answer. Just two evenly matched teams going back and forth. Love to see it. But Poly was able to build a lead. Ruff working hard to get his shot and finishing. Then Nana doing the work this time. Giovanni's going to spot up and drain one from deep. Jackrabbits go up 46-36, forcing a timeout. You don't always see this much emotion from Ruff, but it just tells you how much this game meant, and the junior was worth the price of admission tonight. The Lakewood refused to roll over. Lewis going to drill the 3 from the corner, just chipping away at that deficit. Then to close out the third, a great outlet to Dockery, who lays it up and in for 2 more. Lakewood back within 3. They trail 48-45 with 8 minutes left to play. And another big shot for Lewis in front of the bench, going to tie it at 50 apiece. Lewis had a dozen for the visitors. And after Poly got a lead, Lakewood going to tie it up once more. Raphael Johnson going to get the putback, 2 of his team-high 17 points for the Lancers. But Giovanni Ruff simply refused to let Poly lose this game. The offense ran through him, and he had his chef's hat on, cooking. Count the basket and the foul. Ruff had a dozen in the fourth quarter and had 24 of his game-high 33 in that second half. And Poly needed all of it because Lakewood was game. Johnson physical to the rack, makes it a 1-point game with 3 minutes left. You can see the bench loves it, but how can one Ruff be so smooth? Giovanni with 2 more, and again, letting some of that emotion out towards the student section. And you just love seeing this effort and energy on defense from your best player. forcing the turnover. And stops were crucial in such a close game. Lakewood still making plays. That is tough from Lewis. The deficit is just 1 with 1:40 left. Lakewood's right there, but Polly made the plays down the stretch. Unebu, a strong take with the left and the finish. And Polly also 8 of 8 at the free throw line in the fourth quarter to close this thing out. The Jackrabbits get a huge win to force a tie atop the Moore League standings. The Jackrabbits going to host Cabrillo on Tuesday. They're at Milliken on Thursday, while Lakewood visits Jordan on Thursday. Let's see if these teams can hang on to a co-championship here in 2024. You want coverage of those games and all other sports going on in Long Beach, you're definitely in the right spot. The562.org, your home for Long Beach sports.